masters of speed. This is Formula One.
Yo guys, what's going on? It's Jaffmaster Flash. This is Brazil. It's another wet race setup video. Should we get into it? Let's go. Starting P6, 5 red lights. Let's get into it. Let's get going. Not bad getaway. Not bad getaway at all. Getting hit by my teammate. The straight line speed on these cars is ridiculous at the start of races. Obviously my teammates cost me all that time as well, crowding into my side, but it's all good. So I've got to remember the setup video is the setup is at the end. Setup video. Yeah, the setup will be at the end of this video, like they all are. And not only that, hope it helps. I really do. Remember though, it's not about the result in this video, it's basically me just showing you what the setup can do, how the setup reacts. And so on. Love Brazil as a circuit. Find it pretty damn awesome myself. Obviously the AI as well, they're going to have a lot more straight line speed. The AI are not affected by the wet. They might be a little bit, but they're certainly not affected by overheating of tyres. Not at all, not like we will be. Massively wide there. That was a mistake. Now I'm catching Perez. If I was a little bit closer, I would have gone for a cheeky send then. Too much on the curb. There's a little wiggle. Ideally, when you're racing the AI, you kind of want to keep all your battery, because the AI, they blow all their battery on lap 1 and then they don't use their battery then until the very last lap. And obviously being in the wet, it's really difficult to recharge your battery. You can, but because these are only 5 laps, you don't get enough of the battery recharged. So yeah. And because the AI don't appear to be affected by the elements, obviously being the wet, it's extremely difficult to race them because just how quick they actually are. Which is if Codemasters decided not to slow the AI down in the wet, they only just focus on the dry. And right now I should be turning on my battery because science is going to gain.
Russell has just put up the fastest lap of the race so far.
But yeah. Straight line speed on these cars is phenomenal. And you need, as a human, you absolutely need these levels of downforce. Absolutely need. you can't race the same way as the AI. And like I said, if I was in a league race, if you guys have followed the channel for a while, you know I league race a lot. And yeah, I would definitely use this setup at Brazil in the wet. 100% use it. Managed to get away from science now. Should be safe from science.
Okay, this is your final lap of the race.
And of course now I've got no battery, and this is where the AI are going to pull away. Because they absolutely dumped their battery. I should have about 20% by the time I get to the last left-hander. Should be enough to see me home away from Carlos Sainz. You can see just how far Perez has pulled, just how far Hamilton has pulled. And you know, this is on 104 AI. See just how good the AI actually are. It's crazy. But I'll take the 17.2 though. Obviously, if this is a 50% race against the AI, we'd have a lot better chances and we'd have a lot more ERS, you know, a lot more time to save. But yeah, it is what it is. That's the race. Here comes the setup.
So, another fantastic victory for the Silver Arrows. What do you think it was today, Ant, that gave them the edge over the competition?
Well, keeping their tyre temperatures up in the tricky wet conditions was really important. There's not much grip out there at the best of times, and it's 10 times worse if you're out there on cold tyres. So the way they kept the rubber in its proper operating window was a huge advantage today.
Well, Mercedes are on top form once again after an excellent race weekend. It's great to see them up on that podium once again. Some amazing talent out on the track today. But Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
Yuki Tsunoda gets my vote today.
Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
So, this is what I've done with the Brazil setup. If you notice, it's pretty much like Mexico. I tend to work on the premise of whatever you would set up in the dry, times it by 2. So for, I say it's times it by 2. It's not times it by 2. It's like times it by 1.5 ish. So basically, I would probably run somewhere. Probably in the dry, I'd probably run something like 16 on the front wing. So as you can see, I've just kind of doubled it, sort of. So yeah. This is where I've gone with the wing. So I've gone 32 on the front, 38 on the rear. Even though in the dry I tend to run inverted, so I would have a higher front wing than I would with the rear. In the wet, I much prefer the rear end to be a lot more stable. Hence the reason why you see a lot of setups like this in the wet weather compared to what you would see in the dry. Obviously 65, 50. Suspension, right, left, and then I've gone for a little bit of rear toe. Just gives you, I find it gives you that bit of extra stability along with the heavy rear wing. Suspension, pretty similar. The only thing I've done, I've gone for a little bit inverted on the ride height. Yeah, just so the front end of the car clears them bumps or the curves if you get on them, and then that rear is squatted down a little bit more to give you a little bit more grip. Because obviously, when it comes to ride height, if you remember back to 2021 in the real F1 world, the Red Bull car was kind of like that. Obviously, rake obviously being lower at the front, and then yeah, brakes standard. I urge you to run your brakes though. Whatever brake pressure you would usually run, you do that. It'll be absolutely fine. And then tyres. I've gone for one click up on the fronts to keep that heat, to try and generate more heat, and then standard 21 on the rear gives you good grip and gives you good pull away. That is the Brazil setup. I hope you guys find it of use. Brazil's an awesome circuit. I absolutely love it. But yeah, let me know what you think down in the comments below, and do all that good stuff. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.